Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. Today, we are covering the Q2 2021 XRP Markets Report. I know it came out 2 days ago, but I was doing my proper research, and very often I don't have time to read it until a day later or so. Right now, I read it. I want to cover it for you guys to make sure you understand everything. And yes, we're going to read it in full. It's only 7 minutes, but it is worth it. It is worth it. It is worth it because XRP did amazing over this quarter, and I want to share that with you guys. So, Ripple publishes the quarterly XRP Markets Report to voluntarily, and that's a key word right here, provide transparency and regular updates on the company's views on the state of crypto generally, including the XRP market, such as quarterly sales updates, relevant XRP-related announcements, and commentary on previous quarter market developments. As an XRP holder, Ripple believes proactive communication and transparency are part of being a responsible stakeholder. I don't think that's the right word. Then again, it's the official truth, so okay. Moreover, Ripple urges others in the industry to build trust, foster open communication, and raise the bar industry-wide. And here's the executive summary. There is no shortage of events that were reported to contribute to the market volatility in Q2. Notably, ransomware attacks, environmental concerns, Elon Musk's tweets, and regulatory scrutiny, among others. The second quarter of 2021 saw a significant increase in crypto market cap, followed by a steady decrease. During the larger market period, which lasted 396 days, February 2020 to April 2021, total crypto market capitalization increased 15-fold. However, beginning April 22nd, prices eventually decreased over 20%. Some countries took sweeping action, firmly supporting or denouncing the use of crypto. On one hand, El Salvador passed a law making Bitcoin legal tender, making it the first country to do so. Chinese regulators, on the other hand, reportedly shut down mining operations across the country, citing concerns over environmental impact and tightened restrictions on financial institutions from providing crypto-related services. These actions resulted in a drop in hash rate and increased bearish sentiment. Although the jury is still out on whether price follows hash rate or hash rate follows price, there is correlation between the two. During the most recent bear market, Bitcoin's hash rate dropped 50% from its highs, which correlated to the decrease in Bitcoin price over the period. And one thing I'd like to intervene and say here is, indeed, this price follows hash rate or hash rate follows price thing is rather interesting. I would like to say there is actually a price follows hash rate situation that happened right here, because basically China banned Bitcoin miners. Hash rate dropped significantly, price dropped significantly. That could be for two main reasons though, because if the hash rate drops and miners have to move over, they have to sell their Bitcoin to cover some of the expenses of moving all your millions of dollars or billions of dollars worth of equipment. And logically speaking, a lot of other miners are going to stop their operations and going to get out of crypto because they're not making any more, or they're just sad, tired, who knows exactly what. So obviously, a lot of them actually sell it. Then again, the actual lowering of mining power itself, yeah, theoretically speaking, there shouldn't be a correlation to the price because that doesn't make any sense. Ultimately, there's no long-term correlation anyway because the difficulty will adjust and the network will basically be the same as it was before with a kind of a lower, depending on how you view it, equilibrium. So it doesn't really matter, but all right. And finally, markets were also impacted by growing fears of inflation, which are rightfully so. Just in June, the US Consumer Price Index increased 5.4%, which was the biggest monthly gain since August 2008. All right. The state of regulatory clarity. Last quarter, the UK Financial Conduct Authority extended its end date of a temporary licensing regime for existing crypto businesses to March 2022. The extension allows crypto firms to operate while the regulator continues to assess and approve applications. Similarly, several top crypto players have been operating under a grace period in Singapore while license applications are being processed under a clear licensing regime through the Monetary Authority of Singapore, which has been pretty good on Ripple. Meanwhile, in the US, many pointed out the need for consumer protection and clarity to drive healthy markets. But regulators continue to fail to provide clear guidance for market participants as the popularity for cryptocurrencies skyrocketed. Here's an update on the SEC lawsuit against Ripple. And it's pretty interesting that this went on, right? At the 29th here, 2 days after the deposition. The case is in the discovery phase, the process of exchanging information, including documents and taking deposition testimony. Now, once more, this gets kind of interesting because, to be honest with you, I think that this document was sketched and written a little bit of a ways before it was published, but still, the fact that they're talking here about taking deposition testimony and exchanging information does hint a little bit more towards no settlement right now, more just discovery, just quickly pointing that out. Fact discovery is currently scheduled to be completed around 1 month from now, August 31st, followed by expert discovery, which is scheduled to be closed on October 15th. Ripple opposed the SEC's request to extend these dates 60 days from the original deadlines and will continue to do everything it can to move the case along as expeditiously as possible. And key milestones in Q2 are the court agreed for the third time, that Ripple is entitled to certain internal SEC documents. The court denied the SEC's request that it be granted access to Ripple's privileged communications with its attorneys. The court found that the proper focus of Ripple's fairness defense is on the SEC's failure to provide fair notice to the market about the commissioner's state of mind as to whether XRP qualified as a security. The judge's full opinion can be found here. Click. All right, disciplined, responsible stakeholders, Q2 sales and purchases. And here is where things are about to get rather interesting. Last quarter, total XRP sales by Ripple net of purchases were 157.92 versus 150.34 million the previous quarter. Ripple continued to engage in sales to improve the on-demand liquidity experience of certain customers, eliminating the need for pre-funding at exchanges and enabling instant global payments. The total sales by Ripple net of purchases ended the quarter at 4 base points or 0.04% of global XP volume, according to Crypto Compare top-tier CCTT volumes. This is compared to the total sales in the previous quarter of 7 base points, according to CCTT. So, Q1 of 2021, $150 million, I believe, total ODL-related sales. Right now, just a little bit more. No total purchases, and again, the net is, of course, the same. The ADV XRP in dollars and millions, 2.2, so that's basically the volume, 2.2 thousand million. In English, let's quickly see 2.2 billion. Here is the total XRP volume as well, the complete volume, 203 million of theirs basically. So this is the the percentage that they did from the total, 0.07 before, right now 0.04. So even though the volume has increased quite significantly and their share has also doubled, the amount that it has increased is more basically, right? At least that's the way I can fetch it. No, it's the other way around, guys. It's actually opposite. I'm seeing this the wrong way. ADV, what's ADV again? Because this is the total volume and it's in billions. This is the total XRP volume that has doubled exactly over this period right here. This is the ADV XRP. How can I, guys, I'm not sure exactly what happened right here. I thought this was, because I'm guessing it's this, this million part over this one, over the volume. I'm not exactly sure what the ADV XRP is, dollars and millions. Maybe it's the daily volume. ODL-related services include OTC and XRP sales to support ODL, including line of credit and key infrastructure partners. Figures were compiled using the Crypto Compare API. I'm not exactly sure. I guess we'll get to it in just a second here below. I think it's the, there we go, the average daily volume. There we go. I was having a brain fart right there, guys. Sometimes you have that when you're recording. Recording things is a lot more difficult than just looking at them and talking about them, in your head. Trust me, guys. Now, certain wallets that are being used for XRP sales also provide short-term leases to market makers. This is worth noting given they are often incorrectly interpreted by market participants as sales. Leases are ultimately returned to Ripple. Total leases outstanding in Q2 were 57 million XRP. I guess this is also including Huobi potentially. Then CCTT reported daily volume for XRP increased significantly in Q2 from Q1. The average daily volume reported doubled to 4.5 billion in Q2 versus 2.2 billion in the first quarter. Notably, XRP volumes posted for the highest volume days ever recorded, which was pretty damn interesting. Now, XRP's standard deviation of daily returns over Q2 was 11.5% and was more volatile than Bitcoin, which was 5%, and Ethereum 7.3%, due largely to XRP's volatility in early April. Escrow, in Q2 of 2021, 3 billion XP released out of Escrow, 1 billion each month, in line with prior quarters, and the official Escrow arrangement, in total 2.7 billion XRP, were returned and subsequently put into new Escrow contracts throughout the quarter. For more information on the escrow process, see here. Note, all figures are reported based on transaction executed during the quarter. Then, XRP market infrastructure and liquidity update. The last quarter, Swissborg, a blockchain-based platform, launched an XRP Smart Yield wallet for holders to earn yield on XRP as it does for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptos. In addition, Swissborg listed XRP to enable its holders to trade XRP with 16 crypto and 15 fiat. Lastly, crypto trading platform Liquid announced holders can earn yield on XRP through Liquid Earn. And at Swissborg, Liquid and other third parties integrate XRP into their offerings. These integrations contribute to healthy XRP markets. A widespread use of digital assets to represent ownership of assets on a blockchain or tokenization is transforming how people buy, sell, track, and manage assets of all kinds, from art and real estate to intellectual property, equities, and supply chain goods. With over 5,000 tokens issued since its inception, the XRP Ledger, which was designed as the Internet of Value, was designed with a decentralized exchange and characteristics to handle all types of currencies or assets effectively, sustainably, and at a low cost. So, Ripple X eyes NFTs and RippleNet prepares enterprise for crypto. Ripple announced its investment in Mintable, an NFT marketplace that allows users to seamlessly create, buy, and sell digital items using fiat or cryptocurrency. NFTs have the long-term potential to accelerate the creator economy, inspire new business models, and open access to broader participation in the modern financial system. The gaming industry is ahead of the curve. In 2020 alone, gaming saw consumers spend a collective $54 billion on virtual goods to own, trade, and sell, and this is only the beginning. With plans for XRP Ledger integration, Mintable is unlocking mass consumer adoption of crypto and allowing potentially billions of NFTs to be minted, bought, and transferred in a sustainable, cost-effective way. In addition, Ripple X proposed functionality that would provide enhanced NFT support on the XRP Ledger at lower cost and allow developers to leverage auction functionality on its decentralized exchange. Now, RippleNet prepares enterprise for crypto. As Europe continues to be a key market, Ripple announced its appointment of Sandy Young as managing director over in Europe. A quarter of Ripple's current customers are based in Europe, and year-to-date, European ODL transactions grew by 250% in comparison to 2020, making up over 40% of all ODL transactions year-to-date. In addition, the APAC region continues to trend positively with the announcement of Navati's use of ODL for instant cross-border payments focused on remittances between Australia and the Philippines through the country's largest non-bank, Filipino-owned remittance service provider, iRemit. I would like to add here Japan ODL launch, right? Not exactly sure why they didn't include that within this little Q2 report. Oh, by the way, never mind. That's not the Q2 report, this is the Q3 already, because make sure you understand, guys, this is all what happened in the second quarter of the year, not what happened thus far. Obviously, a Q2 report usually comes out the end of the month after the end of the quarter. So this is all about up till June, or up till July, I should say, not including July. I forgot about that. Ooh, so Q3 is going to be another really interesting banger because Ripple's new ODL just launched, and I really wonder how that's going to be affecting the numbers right here, the ODL related sales, for example. We shall see, we shall see, we shall see. Things are looking really good for Ripple. I just wanted to quickly share this story with you guys and then move on. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys again in another crypto video later today.